people, what's going on? Welcome back to United View. Welcome to another Flex's View, man. Short, sharp, crisp, and direct. And today, I want to talk about ruthless Ruben because that's what's going on. I've seen reports. We've seen reports. If you haven't, I'll let you know. There were some reports earlier today. It was actually from Oliver Kay. He's from The Athletic. He says, news that Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Alejandro Garnacho, Anthony, and Tyrell Malacia had handed in transfer requests has not gone down well with the players and their representatives. Some are disputing the fact that they asked for a move away. Now, listen, we spoke about this the other day on the Trinity, and I think even on the morning show, but I think it was more on the Trinity when all this news came out. It was on the Trinity, actually, because we said the narrative, PR, spin, what's going to be said after this. And the truth of the matter is, realistically, who cares? It doesn't really matter. They've all been given their marching orders, which is the right thing, by the way. But people's camps will try to put back out there, no, it's not us that's asking us to leave. Don't say that. You told us that you don't want us. You know what I'm saying? And it does say some. It doesn't say all. Because someone like, again, I'd say Marcus Rashford, there can't be any complaints from his camp that he's asked to leave because he told the whole world he wants to leave and he's ready for a new challenge with Henry Winter. So it's not Rashford. Anthony, I mean, is Anthony going to kick up a fuss when he's been at Betis playing well, knowing he's probably not going to come back? I don't think he's going to be angry. Malacia? No, not really. Sancho, everybody knows you want to leave. That only really leaves Garnacho, and it might feel like I'm picking on him a little bit. But maybe he's probably, if I think about how this has gone, he's probably the only one with a dog in the fight because he was told by Ruben, find a new club, according to reports. He never went and asked to leave or said, I want a new chapter in my career. He hadn't briefed that he wanted to leave. And in January, we were trying to sell him then. So maybe this is Alejandro Garnacho's camp, maybe. And maybe he might have a point in terms of, I have never actually asked for a transfer request. I just know I'm leaving because it's gone to shit and you told me to find a new club. So don't put out there in public that I want to leave. But you know what? Who cares? What this is the club and Ruben saying we're in control. Well, we're in control in as much of making it very, very known that you need to move on. That's it. Obviously, the club are not in control as to how quickly it happens. They're not in control with how much people are willing to pay and the perception of these players. That damage has already been done already. But in terms of making it very, very clear to these players that we're allowing you to come back later for you to finalize your move. Go and do what you need to do. Don't use having to train with us and be part of this squad, which you're not, as an excuse for not securing your move. Here's all the time you need. Legally, you got the access to Carrington. Legally, you got the access to the medical stuff and facilities and coaches. That's fine legally. But like Owen said, it's like the year 11s when you go on study leave. Do you know what I mean? No one ain't coming in to most kids ain't coming in to do extra work inside. You do it from home, but you can use the school computers if you want. I'm just going to use my computer from home. Can use the library if you want. No, I'm going to use my own resources. And this is no different. And I like it. I like it. This had to happen. Now, the problem with this, though, is that it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to move any quicker. It still might go late into the window for them to secure moves because guess what? Now the club have definitely put out there to the public that all these players have asked to move, every single one of them. Let's be real. The agents aren't trying to do the club any favors. The players ain't trying to do the club any favors. Now what we're going to see is them just making sure that everything is on their own terms. You know what I mean? It's the only thing that's been made clear is that you ain't getting back in it. If you don't find a club, you'll be sitting in the reserves. That's it. Marcus Rashford needs to play football. He wants to get in the World Cup squad. Alejandro Garnacho needs to and wants to play football. He wants to get in the World Cup squad, actually has ambitions. Anthony, I don't think is actually as problematic like that. He wants to work hard and go and get his move. So I think that's easier. Malacia has been out of the fray for, the whole season last year, and it's not a Ruben thing anyway. He'll definitely move. And Jadon Sancho, you spent the whole last year on loan at Chelsea anyway. So really, these guys aren't going to want to come and just sit on the money and just be in the reserves, not playing football. I don't know how much aspiration someone like Jadon Sancho's got, or how much belief, should I say, and desire he's got to say, I'm going to bang down Thomas Tuchel's door. I'm going to go and get myself a move and play out of my skin and put myself in contention. I don't know. But it's not going to be an option for him to not find the club and just be sitting there, not in the matchday squad till January. That's just not going to happen. So by hook or by crook, I think that all of these guys get moves. The problem is, it's great we've made it clear that they're not here anymore or won't have no future here. But the knock-on effect of them moving, how much of it is going to actually be able to give us something to work with? That's the issue. Rashford, there was reports this afternoon that, he's really, obviously, we know he's keen to join Barcelona, but more than ever now, and there's a willingness for him to make it work. Does that mean a pay deduction? I think actually, really, I know Rashford don't, his money's his money, but I think he would find a way. Whatever it takes, I think he'll do it. I do. But I just think Man United though might have to foot the bill for that. But I think he would. I don't know. Can you take a wage deduction a little way through your contract for a year? I don't know. Whatever he might enter into a negotiation or an agreement with Barcelona that, if you just agreed, the wages now, that's a deficit. When we sign you with this obligation to buy, I'm just painting a picture here, then we'll reimburse you with this. But then you're going down to Frankie de Jong territory where they man owe you money. So if Rashford wants to do that, it's up to him. But I just think he'll find a way to make sure he goes to Barcelona. I do. If their interest is as prominent as it is being portrayed, then I think that it will happen. Amorim wanted Marcus Rashford, Sancho, Garnacho, and Anthony all sold before preseason started, says Oliver Kay as well at The Athletic. So he's made it very clear that these guys have no future. And Amorim is stamping his authority, guys. He is. And today, young Diego Leon was announced, which is good as well. Interesting quotes that he had the other day when he was like, everyone thinks I'm going to go in loan. I'm going preseason. I'm going to crush it. I'm going to kill it. And then I'm going to be playing, mate. I love the sound of that. I hope that comes through for the kid. He had some quotes as well about some of the things he said. He said, first of all, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to defend such a great badge as Man United. I promise to give my best every day in training, on the pitch and off it. Thank you to the club for the trust and to my family for always being by my side. I hope to bring a lot of joy to all the Man United fans and everyone who supports me on this journey. One more goal achieved from Paraguay to the world. Let's go, Red Devils. And I just think it's really interesting, I wonder what will happen with him. Like, how first team ready is he? Like when you see him play a few clips and stuff like that, he's playing men's football at the age of 17 out there in Paraguay. I don't know, and he's got the aspirations to do it. It's just whether the club see him as that. And for the money that he's been brought in, and which is not a lot, if he managed to be a first team regular, that would be incredible. And here we go. Also, John Cross on the Mirror earlier said Chelsea have informed Man United that it will cost them 35 million to sign Christopher Nkunku this summer. No, thank you. Absolutely not. We're not on that. I don't want us to be on that anyway. Anyway, smash a like on the video, people. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll see you in another video very, very soon. Take care. Peace.